Hello and welcome to another episode of the Welcome to Hell podcast, the show that begs the question, why on earth do these guys think they're funny? It's the antithesis to all things good in the podcast world. It's the worst show in the history of the world. It's the bad show. It's the stupidest thing you've ever seen. So without further ado, let's see these three dummies talk for an hour. Woo! Boom, baby.
Hello, everybody.
Cock-a-blocka, welcome to hell.
Cock-a-blocka.
Hey, everybody.
What
It's
is Gucci?
Welcome to Hell. This is episode 9, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But we got a hell of an episode for you. I am.
This is episode 9. That's the most
You
exciting
are a
intro I've
sad,
ever heard in
strange
my
little
life.
man.
I'm Johnny Hell, and next to me is Mr. Polly
fart.
Satan.
Hey, Polly Satan. Hey, Johnny Hell.
And
Hey,
also
guys.
Zach the Defilers.
Boom.
Hi, Zach the Defiler.
ZTD.
And
You
we
say
are
hi to yourself?
Welcome to
did.
Hell podcast. Another day,
Welcome to hell.
another hell for us to endure. And
Another
thank you
day,
for
another
watching.
holler.
Thank you to all our
They've-
new
so-
subscribers.
Technically, due to our analytics, everybody has
Boy,
already
you just
signed
became a
off.
man.
Yes. Well, we're going to bring to you everything that you come back here for us every week because you love to hate us. Now, what would
Good.
you say were the highlights of your week in hell, Polly? Let me pass it to you.
All right, to me? All right, let's see.
What's up with it?
I got a good joke here because I watched a movie last night called Everest, which I got to say, 10 out of 10. Good movie.
Is that from like 2002?
It's an older one. I don't know what year it is, but it's got fucking Josh Brolin, Thanos, and Jake
maybe.
Gyllenhaal.
Okay.
Couple of Kiwis in it too.
A couple
You know,
of
the-
All right.
Australian fucking
Yeah.
whatever. But so it's about these bunch of people who hike Everest, and I was thinking, shouldn't that mountain be called Never Rest?
Oh.
Because you're
Terrible.
hiking it up.
That was
You're hiking
terrible.
up
Or
it.
forever rest.
That was
Yeah.
the worst joke ever.
Because you
Continue.
die. But yeah, so this movie's fucking crazy, dude. I was watching it last night in bed, and it's about this team of hikers who they're like one of these. You pay $60,000 and they hike you up basically to the top of Everest. But there was
Yeah.
this one guy who had tried to get to the top of Everest 3 times, but he was a weak loser, so he could never make it. This was his last time going, and they're going up, and the guide is like, "You're too late. You're not gonna make it." But he convinces him to take him up to the top, and they get up there, right, and then boom, out of oxygen.
No.
And what you don't know is when you're that high, you're up at the height of how high a plane cruises. There ain't any air
Whoa.
up there. So they had O2 tanks. There were supposed to be tanks up there for when they got up there.
But
No
there
tanks.
wasn't.
And then also, there's a big storm coming. They got fucked, dude. And I was laying in bed just laughing at every turn where they got more and more fucked. And my girlfriend looked over and she goes, "Do you just like watching people die?" And I had a moment. I was like, that might be it.
You enjoy
But I
it.
felt pretty weird about it, yeah. But no, it was great. It's a great movie. I recommend it. It's on HBO Mix. Also,
Everest.
I finished True Detective.
It's not called HBO Max anymore. It's just Max.
Skin Max.
It's just called
Skin
Max.
it, Max?
It's just
Skin it.
Max.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Because it should be called Min.
Oh, I have some thoughts on True Detective, by the way, but continue, please.
Okay, I was gonna say True Detective. I thought it was okay. It's a little girly. Just kidding. I thought that was fine. I wanted a monster
get
though.
it.
I thought if they were going the realm of supernatural, right? Because you felt that.
That's
They're
what
gonna
was
be
so
oh.
stupid about it.
And then
No,
I didn't
I liked
didn't
that
like
it was
that
not.
either.
I liked that it wasn't supernatural at all. I liked that it was like, nope, that was just
It
actually
totally
humans.
was, though. How else do you explain the fucking tongue? Sorry, spoilers for people who haven't watched it.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
this
spoiler.
is all a spoiler alert.
Fuck 'em.
There's no explanation for that.
No,
tongue
there
being
is a
that.
tongue. It was the women.
Yeah, she just
No.
didn't. They didn't
literally
confirm
said-
it at the very end.
At the very end, she goes, so what about the tongue? And she goes, we don't know anything about the tongue. Just like she said, that wasn't our story.
Yeah, she was being.
She was just
being
fucking
coy.
lying,
She
just
was-
like she was
no.
literally just saying the same thing.
No,
Yeah,
it
She was
was
telling
that's
her
what
we did.
I picked
yeah.
up on the same thing. I thought she was just being like, "Oh, we don't know anything about that."
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
pretty
wanted
sure-
it to be supernatural though, because I was
No,
like,
I
"Why
think it was.
build
I
it
think
up
the
this
people that fucking
supernatural
killed
thing?"
her, fucking cut her tongue off too at some point because they were fucking insane. But yeah, I don't think there was anything supernatural about it. They kind of covered that.
I don't know, man, because the whole ghost thing and the kid talking to the lady.
They were
from the
teasing
dead.
up for some supernatural stuff because
but
the
there
sister
was-
had-
there was that
I
part.
think
The
it's-
supernatural aspect of it was just that everybody there sees dead people.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
stretch to say that there's no supernatural.
Yeah, there's for sure
element.
that aspect of it.
And then I thought they showed a monster in this, like under
I just meant
in
the
ice
actual
cave.
case. The actual case
Yeah, there
of
wasn't
the
an
girl
actual
dying. There was
monster.
no supernatural aspect to her like dying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was. They basically just went with the fucking butler did it, which is the laziest fucking way to solve a mystery.
But did y'all even feel connected to that show at all? Like
No,
I was
no,
like,
no,
there's
no,
not
no.
enough in this for me to give a fuck at all. All of a sudden, the lady was like talking to the dude the dad that ended up. Won't even say it's a spoiler, but anyway, the guy that died, that was like working for the company, and
He
like
disposed
that all of a
the
sudden,
body.
like all of a sudden, she was like having a conversation like that was like revealed, and I was like, I don't even care about her character. Or
Yeah.
him. Like, why does it? This doesn't even matter to me yet.
They just,
Yeah, it was
like-
a little disjointed.
They have their
Yeah,
own.
that's yeah.
Yeah, they have their own type of justice in Alaska, and it's like it involves looking the other way on murders more often than not.
Yeah,
Which
I think
might
there
be
was some
true or
good-
not, but I'm just saying
Like-
I didn't feel like I cared. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I
What
mean,
There was some
because-
good acting. I thought Jodie Foster did a good job. I mean, in her role.
Yeah, she grossed me out. She did her job like
You
always.
didn't like watching. You liked her. You like watching her fuck that guy,
Yeah, I
that
don't
old
think
guy.
she
Oh, dude, it's
was.
Jodie Foster.
Yeah, she was being a silver fox the majority of that show. Anyways, we're not getting sidetracked here. This really was part of our weeks, wrapping up True Detective.
Yeah.
Well, that was
okay.
part of my week too. Yeah.
Anything else though, specifically to you, Paul?
Oh yes, I went to McDonald's. They got a new sauce. It's like some sort of chili sauce. Oh my god, I almost put a whole thing on one nug. This shit was so
I thought
good.
you were gonna say on one nut.
I mean, I busted a few ends. I beat a couple nuts.
He put a whole thing on one nug, baby.
Dude, that shit it's a banging sauce. Shout out McDonald's. I know you're not.
Is it
small
actually
little boutique.
or is it like another case of the Chick-fil-A has a spicy chicken sandwich, y'all?
No, this is new. Okay, you fucking
I
asshole.
don't know if you know about that.
This is new. And Chick-fil-A just came out with a spicy chicken sandwich like 3 years ago. It's fucking brand
Back when all
spanking
the
new.
hype was
I don't
on
know.
back when all the hype was going on with the Popeyes spicy chicken sandwich, Paul came to me and he was like, I don't know, guys, y'all need to try the fucking Chick-fil-A spicy chicken sandwich. Like it was new, and I was like, dude, that's been out as long as I've been eating Chick-fil-A.
It was new to me, man. I've been, guys, you ever tried
I'm
this?
glad that you at least felt like that though, for real, because it felt like, damn, nobody's in line for this thing. Like,
Oh
Yeah,
my
I was like,
God.
y'all are sleeping on Chick-fil-A here. They got a
Yeah.
spicy sandwich now. But yeah, that's pretty much all I did this week. Girl left. Again, we're a
sauce.
tumultuous relationship. New sauce made up
seems
for
like
it.
she's always leaving you.
Yeah, we're what is it? We're like what's that kind of relationship called? Toxic.
bad, unhealthy.
Uh-huh. Bad for the psyche, bad for everybody involved.
All right, well, what about you, Zach? How's your week been, man? You kill any more small rodents?
I haven't ever killed
Rabbit's
a small
not
rodent.
You haven't? Okay, sorry. Almost kill a small rodent?
I almost ran over a squirrel this morning, but I did not. Wouldn't even say almost. It was just like it did a squirrel fucking move where I was like, is that another bunny? And then I was like, that's a squirrel. But I finished True Detective also. But I'm just gonna tell my little ghost story for you guys. The night before last,
please.
I woke up at like 3 a.m. and I thought I heard like whispers coming from upstairs where no one lives anymore. And I was like, no, it's probably not actually happening. And as I had that thought, it got like louder and louder to where I was like, oh shit, someone's up there. And then as I had that thought, something started pulling the blankets to like the bottom of the bed, and I had to like struggle to like keep them on me. And as I did that, I kind of like came to and realized I was like
jerking
not
off.
What?
I'm
jerking
sorry,
off.
It's strange.
Yeah. Then I realized I was like, I never actually opened my eyes, so I was for sure like kind of awake. But I don't know if the cover stopped being pulled when I don't know. It was freaky as fuck.
You busted your first nut.
Yep.
That's some spooky shit, man. It was I don't know how to say this, but it was me.
Yeah, I know. You living upstairs and then haunting my bedroom.
It's all the semen left.
I didn't really yeah. This week was fine. That's about it. I can't really think of anything.
That's spooky, dude. Well,
yeah, that was a weird one. True Detective, in my opinion, sucked.
Yeah, definitely.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Really...
I don't even really care about it. That's all.
It's nowhere near as good as the season 1 and season 3.
Yeah, I wanted to like it. I really did, and I could have if the finale was good, was even decent. Even if the finale was just okay, I would have liked it. But the finale was terrible, and it made the whole rest of the
finale
show
was not
bad.
the problem.
Yeah, they could have done better. Also, 6 episodes. What is this bullshit?
Yeah, that's not enough.
I was so happy it was only 6.
Well, they just they kind of half-assed it. Like it's women this time, so we don't have to put a lot of work into it.
Yeah, if we have half the episodes, we can pay them. We can still pay them half as much.
Yeah, it's not Matthew McConaughey, so we don't even have to really write a script or anything. Yeah. Just put a polar bear in it and put him in Alaska. I don't give a shit.
Put a big fake polar bear that looks obviously fake in it.
Don't put any money into the CGI. I don't care. Yeah, fuck it. Make the one woman very big and kind of butchy, but make her straight.
Still straight.
Make her straight. I think she should have been gay.
Not everyone that is butch is a lesbian. Okay.
Exactly, but I wanted her to be a les.
Yeah, well, okay.
Hey, but that's just, hey, you don't have to.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to touch that one, yeah. So, anyways, my week's been pretty great. Fucking A, dude. So, I fucking got this game called Helldivers 2, man.
Oh, wait, what? Sick. Helldivers?
Helldivers 2. It's sick. It's based on Starship Troopers, bro. You get in a squad with people and you kill a bunch of fucking bug aliens and you fucking shoot them. It's so fucking tight. And it's for democracy. It's so cool. But then, after I got that, oh
my God, who the hell cares?
I also got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
That's what I meant to put that one for.
Oh, baby. So good. Oh, yes.
You busted your first nut.
So
embarrassing.
I took a lot of sounds.
I took 2 days off of work to play it.
You took 2 days off of work to play a fucking Final Fantasy 29 remake boot?
Oh, that's what adult nerds do, man.
Revamp?
Oh, yes. 100% I did.
He's an
I regret
AN.
nothing. And it was amazing.
Did you do any fucking drugs? Were you main veining Adderall or
No, actually not. I considered, but there's actually a shortage on.
Your dealer was out.
No, there's a worldwide a nationwide shortage on ADD meds. So I'll leave that to people who actually need them, and not people who just want to play video games for a couple extra hours.
It's just I love that reason for using.
There is an Adderall shortage, isn't there?
Yeah. It's not just Adderall, but almost every ADD med.
Wow, what's going on?
I'm not sure. I haven't delved deep into it, but my source told me that. So,
but you want to say their name?
Drugs are bad.
And
kids,
how much
so
for a pill?
let's just stay away from them and just go with Red Bulls and beers and
Paco has a source.
What are you, a journalist?
Hey,
Who is Paco? Our producer?
That is one big pile of shit.
Is that your dealer? Paco's a drug dealer, everybody. Call the cops, get him raided.
yeah, no, Paco's
So,
our
yes.
Crazy
producer
bitch.
/ drug dealer.
So yes,
Nobody's kidding.
it's been a good week. I'm playing lots of video games. So alternating between Helldivers 2 and Final Fantasy. I'm basically in my happy place. It's a good time. I did kind of hurt my foot a little bit, but that's
Oh.
What'd you do?
Well, it's nothing like in particular I can think of. I just work on my feet a lot, so I don't know. It's like been like
Doing your toenails and stuff?
Yeah, it's just been like a small pain in my foot that kind of like has been not getting better. It's been getting worse, so I'm probably gonna have to
Cut it off.
go to the doctor or something and see. But
I can't wait. You gotta give us some. I can't wait for that doctor's visit.
I
Hey,
do have I did wrap my
dude,
foot
not
up.
again.
I wrapped
Oh my god.
That is one big pile of
Oh,
shit.
let's get the close up there. Let's go the close
I'm trying to
up.
find flesh color.
Oh,
Oh, I got hair all over. Ew, what the hell?
this is the grossest segment.
Oh god.
What
is
is
that?
What is around your? Get your foot out of my face.
Ew.
I do want
I'm calling the cops right now.
to get him rated.
So yeah, I have it
do-
wrapped up
yeah.
right now. It's actually making
fuck.
it feel a little better, but it sucks.
I gotta
'cause
bring something up.
it sucks 'cause
Embarrassing.
I thought being off my foot for a couple days at work,
Dude, I
being
run
off work would make it feel better.
every
But
day.
it's almost like now it hurts more now that I've
You
been
need to get some
walking on it
fucking New
less.
Balance, bro.
Got a little sprain.
Yeah, I think it's just a sprain, but I don't know. I need to get it looked at by a doctor because it's
Well,
just
hey,
not getting better.
I got a question for you, Johnny Hill. I remember when we were back in December and we were all talking about our resolutions and what we're gonna do with the new year. I remember quite specifically you saying that this was going to be the year that Paco really turned his life around, started working out, started eating better, stopped drinking so much, and so far, this is March 2.
So called out right
You
now.
motherfucker have not changed a single goddamn thing. So you went the opposite. You're taking days off of work to sit on your ass and play video games.
This is why resolutions are bad.
What was mine again?
You
when
said you were gonna S more D, I think.
When you absolutely fail them, you end
Send
up
more
feeling
dominoes.
Yeah.
twice as bad. Send more dominoes. Anyways, you know what? It's enough about my week. You guys are roasting me hard. How about we roast somebody?
I'm trying to help you.
How about we roast Zach the Defiler over here a little bit? Let's roast his
me.
fucking movie collection.
Nice. Now that's a segue I'm talking about, dude.
Can we hop into our Zooms?
Yes.
Let me
That's
send-
appropriate.
I'll send
All
y'all
right.
some invites.
Send me-
Zoom.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Do you remember those Mazda commercials? Where they said-
commercial.
All right, remember, someone might echo. We gotta figure all that out.
That was cool.
Yeah.
In the last episode, right when you said, look out for the echo. You echoed when you
Yeah.
said that. It was really cool. I was like, this guy is cool.
All right,
This
Polly.
guy is cool.
Polly, you in here?
I'm joining. Also, you said my full legal name last time, Paco. I don't like that.
You don't
I'm
like
embarrassed.
that? I think Zach shared my phone number and address one time.
Zach, how the fuck would I have done that? I don't even have that saved anywhere.
Here we go. We got Zach the Defiler's movie collection tier list.
All right, let's see. Wow, what a collection! Is this
Right.
the 13-year-old?
You're also sharing my full name. I don't like that.
Hey,
What are you talking about? Your full name?
It's right here on the Zoom.
Yeah,
I don't see it.
They don't see the Zoom, you fool.
they're not seeing that part
How do they not?
because he's doing some behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's
thing.
only
Well, they did
capturing
last time.
the website. Anyways, Balls of Fury.
I think you're forgetting that you see all of that.
Dude, Boff is actually probably a great, but maybe not the best.
I think Balls of Fury. No, Balls of Fury is definitely so bad it's good.
Yeah.
All right, fine. I thought it was fucking hilarious.
It is hilarious, but it's
you
still,
get fucking
it's still bad.
Christopher Walken,
and it is actually kind of like fucking terrible though.
Yeah, it's still a bad movie. It's just it's so bad it's good.
Yeah.
Big Daddy is actually
that's a cinematic classic, dude.
Cinematic classic.
Yeah, that's a classic.
I agree. That is
You got
great
Scuba.
movie.
You
Jon
got Scuba
Stewart.
Steve in there.
I can't think of any movie besides Big Daddy and How
Half Baked
or Half Baked. Yeah. Those are the two Jon Stewart movies. All right, what is this movie? I've never seen this before.
So this is just a fantastic
Wild Card?
movie.
Yeah, what's the
Hold
name
on,
of
I'll
it?
give you a couple of fun facts about
It's
it.
hard to read it over here.
It's Bordello of Blood.
Bordello of Blood.
That sounds like an like a Showtime After Dark movie.
It's got
definitely throw it out.
Hold on, no, don't do it yet.
All right,
It's really good, guys.
Convince me.
It's got Dennis Miller in it,
Who's Dennis Miller?
and Corey Feldman. Come on.
Corey Feldman.
Definitely throw it out.
I mean, he is not doing good.
It's a good movie that I think I knew it was gonna go and throw it out, but I want y'all to watch it, so I needed you to at least bring it up.
All right, well, save it before you throw it out. We'll have a viewing.
Right. So bad.
We'll do it for the Patreon. Yeah.
Catch Me If You Can.
Dude, that might be goated.
No, I think
No,
this is
it's a
great.
class.
I think it's great, but maybe not the
Dude,
best.
Tom Hanks, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay. All right, fine. Cinematic.
It's classic.
It's hard
Classic,
to put
for
this
sure.
in cinematic classic.
Because then you can say, "Catch me if you can."
Maybe it's the nostalgia, but I think it's a classic.
All right, I
Crash.
gotta go say hi to somebody. I'll be right back.
All right, Zach. Crash. You can throw out. You can throw out Crash.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Come on.
No, dude. Move to a next movie. Go to a different movie for now. We have to have Paul's
you need
opinion
Paul
on that
for
one.
Crash.
Yes,
I think Crash
yeah.
is absolutely a throw it out.
Crash is a fucking amazing movie.
It did win an Academy Award for Best Picture.
All right,
I
Paul.
believe.
Crash.
Crash, that is trash.
Yes,
That
thank you.
movie
That's
sucks.
two. That's
There
two
is,
against one.
Well, so that movie tricked me because the first time I saw it, I was like, "Oh my god, this movie is so deep. It's about social commentary."
Thank you.
And then you watch it again, and you're like, "This is the stupidest fucking fuck." Whoever that guy is, too, that Matthew bullshit, fake Ben Affleck.
Oh, you don't like him either.
I do not like that guy.
All right.
He's a good he's in the house that something that horror movie.
Is that
Jack
him?
built?
Yeah.
I do like that movie. So actually, you know
He's
what? I take
amazing
it
in that
back.
movie.
I do not hate him. Forgot
All
he
right.
was in the house.
Well, we're
with Jack.
still throwing out Crash.
That's fine. Throw it out, motherfucker.
I did not like Crash.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Goated.
Oh, that's goated for sure.
Yeah.
I remember we made
can't
fun of Zach
fucking-
a lot
Yeah,
because
it is
technically,
a great
Defiler, that is your favorite movie of all time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I remember
Yeah, which
that.
I've covered that on here, I think.
Yeah. Which I also heard that was Roger Ebert's favorite movie of all time too.
Who's?
Roger Ebert, he's like a big time movie critic.
Yeah. Ebert and
He said it's like
Rupert.
the most entertaining movie ever. So you got good taste.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't agree with it, but
It's a
Well, you
good.
agree
It's a
with
great
that one,
movie.
Dave.
It is a great movie.
it's goated for sure.
In Bruges.
I love it, but I'm gonna have
That's-
to get y'all's opinion on that one.
I'm gonna go great, but maybe not. It's a little. It's like
I don't know. I think it's
little
I think
slow.
it's a cinematic classic.
I'm with Paul on this
that's
one
good.
though, because if you don't
was-
already fucking love him,
See, I was talking about this movie earlier when I was setting up the list, and it's one of those movies. Every single time
that's the best ending. It's got the
I've
best
watched it multiple.
There is a great ending.
I've watched it multiple
kills the little
times,
person.
and each time I watched it, I had a different view on it. You know, like the first time I watched it, I hated it. And the second time I watched it, I was like, kind of like, okay, maybe this isn't as bad as I thought the first time around. And then it's like third time you watch it, and it's like, wow, this movie actually is pretty fucking great. So
Yeah. So it takes a couple views.
yeah, so I think that puts it in the classic territory. You know, something like, I think there's something to be said about a work that takes multiple tries. You know,
It's
Yeah.
like Sex with Me,
right?
but
Exactly.
but really
worth it.
goes
It's got
the
the
other
best
way.
ending.
It's a little slow. and a little person dies.
There's a lot of F words.
This is a movie I haven't thought about in so long.
Is that Air Bud Goes to Space?
No, Indian in the Cupboard.
Dude, that is a fucking goated childhood memory movie.
You say goated.
I used to love that movie so fucking much, dude. Like,
I want to say great, but maybe not the best.
No.
Now it's a goated.
It's goated.
Really?
I haven't seen it in about 25 years, but
So it might be terrible, but it was goated.
It was goated. When I was a 6-year-old, that was a S class.
If two of us got Zach to throw one of his movies out, I guess two of us can get Indian in the Cupboard to be a goated movie.
It's a classic, dude.
All right, the Little Rascals.
These are all blasts from the past.
Yeah, the Little Rascals. That's another one.
That's a classic or goated. I don't know.
It's probably classic.
It's a classic.
I'd put it in classic because you got alfalfa. That's like everybody says that still when you have a little piece of hair up, they still call out
dude.
alfalfa.
And the fucking sweet ass race at the end of it.
Isn't there an orgy at the end?
I don't remember that part.
Oh, I was watching something else.
That was probably it.
that was
King's
little.
It.
Well, yeah, good movie. I got a pickle. What was that? I got a pickle. I got a pickle. I got a pickle. Hey, 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 hey.
Oh, yeah. I got a pickle.
Lords of Dogtown. Now, this is a great fucking movie, dude.
That's a classic.
That's a classic.
It could almost go goated for skateboard movies.
Honestly,
and oh my god,
I think it might be goated, dude, because there's people that don't.
You guys want to go
goated?
Yeah, let's go goated.
In terms of these movies, yeah, I think it's goated for sure.
That was a
these
slight.
Movies.
That was, you hear that fucking slight?
If Indian in the Cupboard is getting goated, then Lords of the Dogtown needs to get goated.
Lords of the Dogtown?
The Dogtown, yes. Lucky number 7, you can throw that out.
What?
No, that's great, but maybe not the best.
That is a classic.
All right, so bad it's
Well, actually, you might be good. I think you're right, Zach. It's a great, maybe not the best.
Great, but not the best.
Okay.
There's a great scene where the main guy walks in on his girlfriend cheating on him.
It's
and
the
she's
opening.
like,
It's the opening
she's like,
scene.
it's not what you think it is. It's not what it looks like. And he's like drinking milk out of the carton. He goes, what? Like he slipped and you fell? And they're just like raw dogging on the bed.
Jesus. All right, Pineapple Express, goated.
Goated for sure.
Easy goat.
I would call it a classic, I would even go lower than that probably. But
dude,
really,
in terms of like weed smoking movies, it's like almost unmatched. Like
the original
it's so good.
Of that kind of.
Well, I mean, there's Up in Smoke is the original for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say my favorite for like our generation is Harold and Kumar.
That's another one.
Also,
oh
Paco,
man, we could rank stoner movies.
Paco, I'm really glad that I said Cheech and Chong, but I definitely obviously meant Up in Smoke out of those movies. I'm glad that you said that.
Yeah, that's I love that movie so much.
That one's so good.
Pleasantville. I actually haven't seen this one.
I've only seen it like once. I think it's like
great, but maybe not the best.
Throw it out.
I think it's
Throw it out.
Just because you haven't seen it doesn't mean you can throw it out.
It is kind of like a cheesy you gotta dance to feel alive kind of movie. So it is a little
what about this one? Pirates of the Caribbean.
I mean, the
first one.
Goat, dude.
Curse of the Black Pearl?
It's Curse of the Black Pearl. That's what it is.
Oh, well, shit,
the
it's not
Davy
the
Jones
movie.
one. It's the Davy.
That's good.
No, this is personally my favorite one of the Pirates. Of the
That's
Caribbean.
Dead Man.
I can throw it out.
Oh, that's the Davy Jones one? Okay, well then what's the fucking Black Pearl one? Oh, this is the one where you get the ship. This one's pretty good.
That's the first one. That's the best one.
Oh, this is the first one?
I don't know. I can't
It's
say.
supposed to be the first one.
It's the Curse of the Black Pearl. I would almost go classic, dude.
Yeah,
Pirates
let's
of
go
the
It's
Caribbean.
the first one. It's in the top 2. I don't know which one.
Cinematic classic. For
All right, classic works.
The other, everything besides the first one is dog shit. But
Never seen this movie?
No, if I go that far.
Spiderwick Chronicles is so bad it's good. You can't do that.
Spiderwick Chronicles is great. I remember watching it at one of your
Donnie's.
neighbors' house, Zach. Yeah. And being so high that I was like, I want to be in this movie.
Yes.
All right, and I think we have another easy goated Super Troopers.
Super Troopers.
Yeah,
that's
it's
Such a good fucking comedy. Like,
Yes.
it's just so high up there in terms of just comedy for comedy's sake. Just amazing, start to finish, hilarious.
I mean, you know all about comedy for comedy's sake, right?
Yeah, I mean, I am a sit-down comedian, so...
Yeah.
Hit him with something.
Wrong.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll get some love letters for that statement. But yeah, here we are.
I like that you're reframing hate mail as love letters. That's funny.
Here we are, goated. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Indian in the Cupboard. What the fuck?
It's a hell of a list.
Lords of Dogtown, Pineapple Express, and Super Troopers. If you haven't seen any of those movies, go ahead and watch them. Except for Indian in the Cupboard, it's not really good.
No, you have to watch Indian in the Cupboard. It's like course material for this whole podcast.
I saw
I feel like the goated and the cinematic classics could almost switch for me.
I saw like a porn version of that movie a couple weeks ago. It was called The Cuban in the Cupboard. You can guess what happened.
They floated across the Atlantic Ocean to Florida.
Good one. Now they put like this dude put like a Barbie doll in his magical cupboard, and this sexy Cuban girl came out.
Well, they don't get bigger; they stay the same size. Did he have sex with a tiny Cuban woman?
I think they reinterpreted the magic of that movie to fit.
I think
porn.
they were maybe doing a different movie.
Yeah. Anyways, let us know what you guys think of this list. Should we not have Zach throw Crash into the trash?
Yeah, let's see what the people think about Crash.
Yeah. Anyways, speaking of crashes, there was a stock market crash when a guy was president, and that president may or may not have been John F. Kennedy.
Oh.
What? I don't even understand this segue, but...
And he may or may not be one of our guests today, so Polly, why don't you get the hell out of here, and we'll bring in our guest, John Fitzgerald Kennedy.
Hello.
What's
Am
up,
I in
Mr.
here?
President? How you doing?
I was the best American president.
Nice to meet you.
I got a lot of Bush. Get it?
No, I don't.
He was another president.
Oh, okay. Is that a pun?
I'm a bit of a comedian.
Okay. You know, I consider myself to be a bit of a comedian myself.
You're hacky as hell.
Good one, Mr. President.
Have you seen Marilyn? She's got my balls.
Yeah, I mean, no, I haven't. I think she went to heaven.
That bitch.
Yeah. You murdered her, you fucking asshole. I think.
She had it coming.
Did you murder her?
Hey, the conspiracy is still out there.
Yeah, you won't tell. Anyway.
Do I even sound like JFK?
Yes, you do.
Couldn't tell you.
Zach, do you have any questions for the former president before we bring on our next guest?
No.
Okay.
That's what I like to hear. That's the best kind of debate I like.
Well, Zach's not
He's
a fan.
apolitical.
Zach's not a fan of you, Mr. President, so don't take any offense. We're going to kick him out immediately because he had nothing nice to say about you. All right, get out of here.
Good. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, Zach.
Peace.
And welcome, Michael O. Jackson, everybody. Yeah!
Oh, it's my favorite musician.
Yeah. The most famous musician, perhaps, of all time, except maybe
What's up, everybody?
Taylor Swift. What do you think? What do you think about Taylor Swift, MJ? Now she might be taking the reins as the next most famous
Oh my god,
musician.
she's a star. She's a star. Have you seen her?
You're a big fan of Taylor?
Her stage presence, she's just beautiful.
I don't think she can dance as good as you did, though.
She can dance if she wants to.
She can
It's
leave
her party.
friends behind.
And if her friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, then they're no friends of mine.
Yeah, that was from your... Well, no, that was after your time, Kennedy. That song came out after you got killed.
What am I doing
Hey.
here?
Hey, I just gotta say, it's quite a thrill to see you, Michael Jackson. Get it?
Oh, good one. I think that song also
Thriller.
came out after you died.
You know,
We get all the
everybody
hits.
thinks it was a werewolf, but it was a werecat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
now that's
you guys listen to me
that's crazy.
Before you crack any more wises, because I know you guys are hilarious and you're training to do your stand-up routines in hell, and they're really just killing. They're killing. You guys are the funniest.
Well, thank you. I do like to hear the praise.
Wrong.
But
That's another president.
we have a comedy great. Somebody that I've looked up to and admired throughout my life, and unfortunately he died this week. But fortunately for us, we can bring him in on the show. Welcome to hell, everybody. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna bring on Richard Lewis, and he's gonna give you guys some pointers on your stand-up routines in hell. So without further ado, Richard Lewis, everybody.
Richard! You know, I debated a guy named Richard once.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, everybody? Hey, Michael Jackson, how you doing?
I'm all naked up here.
Up? What do you mean up here?
I don't know. I'm disoriented. I'm naked.
First off, I'm gonna want you to put some pants on, Michael. That's the first step, you know, because it's too funny if you're standing up there naked. You gotta get there with the punchline, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put on some. I always wanted to put on a dress. I'll put on a skirt.
Well,
I think you look really good in a dress.
Yes,
I'll only go halfway there. I'll put on a skirt.
All right, well, Michael's
Even
in
hotter.
wardrobe.
Why do I sound like this? Oh my god.
I'm gonna work on your routine a little bit, Mr. Kennedy.
Okay, give me some pointers.
All right, so why don't you just give me a tight, like, 30 seconds. Just give me a joke or two, and we'll work around that, and I'll give you some notes.
Okay, hey, what do you call a boy walking into a shoe store?
Well,
What do you call him?
A kid.
all right.
You remember back in my day there was a shoe brand called Kid.
Kids, yeah.
I might be a little too highbrow for you, Richard Lewis.
All right, Mr. President, you're gonna want to work on your
That was
writing a little bit.
hilarious.
Do you have any other bits that you could do? Maybe ones that don't suck so much.
Hey, why'd you have to hit me so hard?
I'm just trying to be constructive over here, you know.
Let me think. Oh, I heard a good one earlier from a good friend of mine. He said, why do they call it Everest? They should call it Never Rest.
It's kind of hacky. I heard this at the beginning of the podcast, so I don't think.
Oh, I didn't know.
Very
I'm
original.
sounding like Andrew Dangerfield over here now.
So what you want to do, I think, for your comedy, you want to take something that you don't like about yourself, and maybe, maybe point fun at that. You know, make fun of yourself, and everybody might get on board with you.
Okay. How about, could you show me a couple, could you do a joke for me?
Yeah.
You tell me a joke.
I want to hear a funny. Say something funny.
All right. So the other day I was, I was in line trying to get a mocha cappuccino, and I asked, "Can I get the mocha cappuccino?" And they said, "No, you can't get it because you're so fucking ugly, you piece of shit."
I see.
See?
I'm starting to pick up on what you're putting down.
So mean.
You just gotta poke some fun at yourself. Like they said, "Oh, your nose is too big. It'll block your face from drinking the coffee."
The same thing.
Okay, well,
I fixed that problem though.
Yeah,
you sure did, MJ.
So how about you try again, Mr. Kennedy, Mr. President? Why don't you try making fun of yourself a little bit, huh?
Okay. Let me see here. I was having sex with Marilyn the other day, and she said, "Hey, Johnny, why don't you shove it in the back door?" And I said, "What do you mean? I came in through the front door. You opened it up for me."
Oi.
That sounds like a conversation.
Maybe, perhaps I need a little
Not a
work. I
joke.
need a workshop. How about this one, guys? So I was banging Jackie the other day, and she says, "Hey, what do you think of my purses?" And I said, "What do I look like? Some sort of, lighting the loafers."
Say it. Say it.
Mr. President,
Don't you goat me into saying something?
Maybe comedy is not your forte.
That's why I chose politics.
You could try maybe not talking. I told you to make fun of yourself, and you're just talking about how you're banging all these ladies. Come on, what are you doing?
Well, hey, I had a headache the other day. A guy shot me in the dome.
All right.
Took care of it.
All right. Why don't you take a rest? All right, Michael. Do you think you got it in you to make fun of yourself a little bit? Some self-deprecating comedy over here. Come on, huh?
Well, one time me and Macaulay were hanging out at one of my pools, and I was doing my dance for the camera on the diving board because Macaulay told me to go up there and do it. And then he came and pushed me in. It's not a joke, it's a story, that little goober.
That's pretty good over there.
He's a hell of a lot funnier than I am.
I don't think he realizes he's making fun of himself, but it still works. That's comedy,
What?
Mr. President.
What are you talking about?
You really are a real card. I miss the days of me and the Rat Pack hanging out, banging whores.
Yeah, Mr. President.
I hung out with the Rat Pack.
I don't think anybody really cares about that. I mean, maybe we could make fun of you a little bit, like your junk. We called your junk the Rat Pack because it was so infested with fleas. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's uncalled for. I don't like this kind of humor. I prefer humor where you talk about how much you're slaying out in the bedroom.
Let us dream of tomorrow where we can truly love from the soul and know love as the ultimate truth at the heart of all creation.
Thank you,
LBJ
Michael.
would have you murdered.
You know, Mike,
So rude.
I really hope you didn't actually touch those kids.
Did
My
you?
my mother's wonderful.
Well, the fact that you're down here in hell with me kind of points to you probably did it, but I like
Just
to
because
believe...
it's in print doesn't mean it's the gospel.
Is it fake news? Fake news.
No, this guy knows it's a joke.
People write negative things because they feel that's what sells. Good news to them doesn't sell.
Well, I feel like I learned a lot.
That's
Mr.
why
President,
they killed me.
I feel like I taught Michael Jackson some things about comedy and joke structure, but I don't know if I've really reached you, Mr. President. Do you think you could take some of our lessons here today and maybe send us off with an actual, genuine joke that makes us laugh?
Let me think here. All right, yeah, I think I got one, okay? So, I don't think you've heard this one. Why was 6 afraid of 7?
Oh my god.
It's a classic.
Because
I
7...
just wish I could understand my father.
Because 7, 8, 9.
Evan poisoned Marilyn with her pills.
Oh, good old misdirection.
It's
That's
a misdirection.
comedy classic. That's a great technique.
I learned a lesson.
All right, maybe you were paying attention in my comedy class in hell. Now,
Hey,
you gotta pay
it goes in one end.
$666 a week for that.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Anyway,
I guess you guys have learned your lesson for today, and
I'm just like anyone else. I cut and I bleed, and I embarrass easily.
cool. Well,
thank you.
I'm glad.
And
I'm glad that the people of this podcast brought me on here today because they respect me so much and they love my work. And I just wanted to say like and subscribe.
You were hilarious and
I
cursed.
also want to say that children show me in their playful smiles the divine in everyone.
Yeah.
That's not just creepy, it's deranged.
Wrong.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Are we getting the fuck out of here?
Well,
Thank God.
everybody, have a great day. Thanks for having me on the show again, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and we love you. Goodbye.
Like and subscribe or get shot in the head like me.
Hey. Goodbye.
Are we out of here yet? Any day now.
And we're back.
Wow.
I don't believe it.
I can't believe to have those three in a room is like catching lightning in a bottle.
You are right about that.
Like, jeez Louise.
Yeah, that was something. That was something. And, just a quick shout out to Richard Lewis, R.I.P. to the man.
Rest in peace.
What a classic comedy character.
You're funny on Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yes.
Very funny.
Not just Curb Your Enthusiasm, but also BoJack
Yeah.
Horseman, Sandy
Let's get into
Wexler,
it.
Code Black, Blunt Talk, Bucky and the Squirrels.
Well, let's see let's find one
you
we
should maybe
recognize.
Do some stuff that we've all heard of because these are
Yeah,
made
you're
up names,
saying you're like not helping him right now.
These look like an alternate universe movie list.
Yeah, these famous shows.
Snickers commercial with Roseanne Barr.
That didn't age well, unfortunately. She said the N-word.
He did.
Till death, Funny or Die Present.
Until she had that Snickers. She was a real racist.
He was on Law and Order, Special Victims Unit.
Dude,
everybody
what
hates
season?
Chris.
What ep?
The Simpsons.
The Simpsons, George Lopez, Las Vegas, Confessions of an Action Star, 2.5 Men.
Alias, famous for me trying to figure out what that show was.
Limp Bizkit Break Stuff video. What the fuck?
No. You're on a wrong list here.
This is right. This is not.
Can we
wrong.
get some? How about instead of just going over his credits, let's hear a little bit about the guy's childhood. Maybe
You know
some
what I'm
love
not
and-
saying in here though? Before we go on to the next.
Curb Your
thing?
Enthusiasm.
No, Robin Hood Men in Tights. Where the fuck is Robin Hood Men in Tights? Oh, there it is.
Because we're men. We're manly men.
Daddy Dearest.
That's my favorite one. That's my introduction to Richard Lewis, and I'll always.
Introduction?
I will always love him
Always got dick on his
for
mind.
his role as the king in that movie with the mole that keeps like growing bigger and like changing places. on
moving
his face.
all over his
It's so
face. Yeah.
funny. I love it.
I always get that mixed up with the fucking king from Princess Bride. Yes.
Busted your first nut.
But
Introduction.
you know, as the last
Introduction.
note, I liked this little segment from his Wikipedia page. Lois was known for dark comedy, self-deprecation, and for frank discussions regarding his many neuroses, as well as his struggles with alcoholism and drug addiction. He was noted for wearing all black attire and for pacing and gesticulating wildly during his stand-up act. And that just sounds like my kind of guy. I like that guy.
You are a sad, strange little man.
Yeah.
Or do we know what did he die from? How old was he? Where was he born?
Health issues and death. Lois struggled with health issues resulting in multiple surgeries. In 2016, he shattered his right hand after falling from a roof. In 2019, he had back surgery.
What's he doing on a roof?
And in
Was he
2020, he shattered his shoulder, resulting in another surgery. In the latter year, it was revealed that he had battled multiple health issues and bore great pain during the shooting of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
That's why he was such a
Sad.
dickhead the whole time. That is very sad. Shout out Richard
I know
Lewis.
I'm right, pal.
It says here he died of a heart attack at his home in Los Angeles on February 27th, 2024, at the age of 76.
Damn, dude. Unfortunately, that show, a lot of the people are dropping like flies because it's all old people in that show, old farts.
We'll miss
Rest
you.
in peace, Bunkhauser.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
miss you.
Funkhauser also.
Funkhauser,
I thought we were
and
gonna have
We will
Funkhauser
miss
on.
you, Richard Lewis. Thank you for all your years of spreading hilarious comedy. Do you guys have any facts or fun facts about JFK or Michael Jackson?
Oh, yeah. So fun fact you might not know about JFK, he was actually assassinated riding through Dealey Plaza in Dallas, Texas, November 23rd, 1963.
Whoa.
He got shot in the head. He was assassinated. He got shot in the head by one Oswald.
Lee Harvey Oswald. Yeah, I did not know that, actually. That's new to me.
I've got a fun fact about Michael Jackson that I don't think most people know. On September 14th, 1993, Jordan Chandler and his parents filed a lawsuit against Michael Jackson. The lawsuit claimed that Michael Jackson had committed sexual battery, seduction, willful misconduct, intentional infliction of emotional distress, fraud, and negligence. I know nobody knows anything about that.
I never heard about that.
Nope.
That's got to be false.
Apparently, there was like some accusations against him, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, against MJ. Who would have thought?
No
yeah,
way.
that's so weird.
That's fucked up.
Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan. He's
No,
still with
not,
us,
not Hitler
unfortunately,
mustache. Not
but
Hitler stash.
Definitely
Oh, okay.
going to hell.
Yeah, he's a real tyrant, I hear. But yeah, that's exciting that... Well, not exciting. That's terrible what Michael Jackson did.
Yeah, it was an accusation, you know, I mean, allegedly.
Yep. And we're at the 50-minute mark. Polly, did you learn anything this episode, or?
You got to do a 10-minute outro.
10-minute outro. All right, let me see if I can handle this. All right, give me a close up.
Crazy bitch.
All right, everybody out there. We learned a lot about characters that nobody's familiar with. I'm talking Michael Jackson. I'm talking John F. Kennedy. Characters unknown to the American psyche. People don't know about these characters because they're like low lives.
You are correct.
And what we try to do here at the Welcome to Hell show is we want to bring these underheard, you know, there's no view of these people, so we bring them up to the light and we shine a large light on them, and we get to the bottom of who they are, what made them tick. Like with JFK, what made him tick? Gunshot to the back of the head. Michael Jackson.
I'm trying to find flesh color.
Little kids' buttholes. And
Where's your fucking balls?
He was trying to find those kids' balls.
your fucking balls, kid. Which, you know, in hindsight, pretty troubling.
Boy, you just became a man.
So, did I learn anything? No.
No.
Oh, you didn't.
JFK is a good stand-up.
What about you, Zach? Did you learn anything?
Close up?
Yeah, there you go.
I learned that all three of us were kind of not a big fan of True Detective, kind of for different reasons, maybe. But I learned that this week, I learned that there's probably ghosts in my room.
In your room.
Because
Oh, there are ghosts in there. I didn't tell you. It's haunted as fuck. That's why I moved out as soon as possible.
yeah, I had a weird
Give
feeling.
me $200.
Everybody. Oh yeah, hold on. Going back to last week. Sorry, I'm a little bit
Never
apologetic for bringing
don't have
it
to do
down in the beginning.
Don't do this.
But I'm not apologizing. Okay, it was a little bit of an embarrassing moment for me last week, but
Don't be embarrassed.
you just gotta push through. Like I said,
Embarrassing.
I'm not embarrassed now. I feel fine now. Everything's fine now.
Oh, over a week? Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I'm perfect now. I'm good. All my brain stuff's figured out. I've never even. What is depression?
Right?
Never heard of it.
Anyway,
Hey, if you put a knot in front of depression, what do you have?
you've got a
Where's your
knot.
fucking balls?
You got a rope. I don't know.
Not a knot like you tie a knot. Just the word knot.
Not
Okay.
What do you got?
Not depression.
Yeah, see? Little wordplay like that.
Okay.
Like when I went to the doctor and they said I had cancer, I was like, what if you put a knot in front of there? What do I have? And he said,
No, but actually, that was really stupid, all that. But to be fair, what I really need to say is I don't feel as bad as I did last week. I don't feel great, but I don't feel as bad as I did last week. Life moves on. It changes. It'll be fine.
Hell yeah.
You just got to keep on pushing. That's what I said, and I meant it.
Keep
wow,
on
actual words of wisdom there.
Yeah, nobody wants to hear that
Where's
shit.
your fucking balls?
Where's your fucking balls? All right, let's get some.
I know I'm right, pal.
Let's get some Dune Chapter 2 predictions. All right, come on, you're gonna see that today, Paul. What do you think?
I have to leave like right this second. So
He's gotta go.
Yeah. So, what do you think? What do you predict?
Oh,
from
I
this
think it's
movie?
gonna be fucking. I think Paul Atreides is gonna end up killing the Emperor and taking over everything.
Oh,
I know that's what happens because
that's
I've read
bold.
the book.
That is a bold
You've read the
assumption. Yeah, but what do you
bold,
think?
positively for
movie
sure
quality
statement.
was. I've heard a lot of complaints about Mr. Villeneuve, Mr. Denis Villeneuve.
You should keep trying that for the last.
Yeah,
3 minutes.
try that a couple more times. Let's finish the whole episode with you doing that.
That he over focuses on like cinematography over dialogue and heartfelt character moments.
Yeah,
Maybe
I heard him in an
that's probably
interview.
why I couldn't get into the first one without having the book to go with it.
It is quiet.
Because
There's
I
not
was
a lot
like,
of
I don't
talking.
care about the like. I don't know.
But Denise said that he thinks movies should be about the scenes, not about, like, if you want talking, watch a show.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I saw that quote recently. Yeah,
I got one more thing to say. Watch the movie Thanksgiving. It was pretty fun.
I gotta check that joint out again because I tried it and I was like,
It was gruesome as fuck.
dude, I love a goose. Oh, shout out to my fucking attire today. It's a Welcome to Hell shirt, everybody.
Oh
Go
yeah,
online.
we're doing fit checks at the end of the episode instead of the beginning.
Yeah.
Check this
Paul,
out,
you
guys.
go first.
Skechers. Best shoe in the biz. That's all I got.
All right.
Shoes and shirt. All right, Z.
Zach, yep, you have the close up.
I got some Huckleberry slip-on duck boots,
What the
some white
fuck?
socks, some Carhartt jeans, some Hanes panties, and I got a
That's for the boots.
cool striped shirt with a fleece that I got from a thrift store that's originally from Walmart that I replaced the rope of the zipper thing with the little Vans thing.
Nice.
So it's
you
white
are-
instead of boring black. And
Wait,
that's it.
whoa, you cannot say that in 2024.
Well, I can when it comes to in comparison to the rest of this.
Okay, I thought you were talking about people.
All right, and we're giving me a close up. And
No.
we'll do me a
Wrong.
fit check. All right. Oh goodness.
Wrong.
What did I do? There we go. All right.
Let's see it, Paco.
Creep show
Your
t-shirt.
whole dick is out. Again, it's just your dick.
Let's see
We're
what's
going
on.
around.
Oh yeah, you got some cool jeans.
Whoa, dude. Oh, I love your stance.
Yeah, dude.
It's very natural.
Good.
You show some Walmart jeans.
Dude, those, you
No,
look
those are
actually-
Levi. Those aren't Walmart.
You look pretty cool. Oh, come on, dude. Again?
The foot
Maybe they are Walmart.
wrapped
You
up.
have...
Are those Walmart jeans? Those are nice.
The other foot, I've got a sock on that says.
Oh my god. I can't
You
even.
have a-
That makes me
you-
uncomfortable.
one sock on?
Yeah, well,
Fucking gross,
my
dude.
other
You are the
That's
guy
one
on the
big pile of
couch
shit.
from Half Baked.
Ugh.
that's my fit.
Are a sad,
Are we out of
strange
time
little
yet?
man.
Because I gotta get you.
And we got 3 minutes. I gotta pee though, so.
All right,
All right,
let's
y'all.
fucking-
We're doing
we'll
a
cut this
fucking
one
short
short.
episode.
It's okay. People only watch for 30 seconds anyway, but if you're still here,
Yeah.
I commend you. I'm grateful for you. Get outside today. Pet a dog. Punch a cat. Cats
Yeah.
are dickheads. Dogs are cool.
Do not punch a cat. Fuck Paul.
Don't forget
take it
to
back.
like and subscribe, and also, sometimes you just gotta cut your episode 3 minutes short. Sometimes you go 3 minutes over. It's fine.
Yeah.
Life happens.
Life goes on. We love
Any
you,
last words of
everybody.
wisdom, Zach?
My pussy juice tastes like fucking heaven.
That's what I like to hear.
Like, share, and subscribe, bitch.
Yeah. Goodbye, everybody. We love you.
Bye, everybody. Thank you. And watch further than 30 seconds.
Yes, let's go 300 views this week. Come on. Peace out.
And fuck that other podcast with our same name.
Yeah, trying to copy
Oh wait,
our
we
shit.
didn't talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it next week.
Not fuck them, but they're gonna get theirs.
You're right.
What?
Oh, whoa, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we're coming for you.
From across the pond, bitch.
Fake ass
Yeah,
welcome
you
to hell.
Brits. Take
Look
our
at this.
name.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just kidding. I'm just kidding. Y'all are probably real sweet.
Yeah, I think you're nice. Watch it up. Funny.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here.
Bye,
Peace
everybody.
out. A-Town down. Keep this grill up here.
Where's your fucking balls?